A smile that could light up 1,000 worlds. Hello, I'm back. And no makeup today. Whoa, that's new. I want to talk to you right here. It's like a video call. It's like Zoom. Do y'all know Zoom? You know what's interesting? Funny and interesting? Hi Tiggy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Come here. Join in. She's saying, hello, hi, I'm right here. I want to see you. So anyway, so Zoom, when I was in COVID times in school, I was in school, high school. I know, I'm a child. We only had one class on Zoom, and that class I quit. The other ones were on Google Meets. And I don't know if this was like, you know, people always talked about Zoom during COVID, but I think that was more like the adults kind of thing. But like the kids that I knew, we all did Google Meets because like we all had like school provided. Yeah, Tiggy knows what I'm talking about. We had hello, join in. We had school provided computers. So we all did Google Meets. But anyway, the class I quit was AP Chemistry. And if y'all, if you're a normal human being, if you have a normal brain, or even maybe a little bit smarter than a normal brain, you know that chemistry is ridiculous. It's nonsense. It is God's way of saying, you know, let me make a subject that has to do with what I've created, and let me make it really mess with people. Let me make it really get into the minds of everyone and make them want to fail life. Give up. I was only in AP Chemistry and organic chemistry. Because I wanted to actually be a chemical engineer for a moment. I wanted to have my own makeup brand and make my own formulas for my brand. Cool idea. Until I took the class and was like, just kidding, I'm not doing chemistry. Even my chemistry teacher, after she had went through it all, she was like, organic chemistry was poop. It sucked. I loved her, by the way. She was so fierce. She was so nice. In the army, and her husband taught at the school too. They're both in the army together. That's how they met. Really cool. Love them. Tiggy's already leaving the scene, and she literally was on my lap for 1 minute. One minute. It's because she know I talk to you, and when I talk to you, you're not giving the full attention to her. Anyway, why did I trying to circle back in my head? Also, the ring light has already caused a stain in my vision. You know when you look at something and it turns a color? You know what I mean? No, you don't. Let me explain. So when you look at a bright light and it's like, wow, and then your eyes are like, let me see that when I look at something else. So now there's like a stain, and it's actually, you know what's weird? It's rainbow colors, like the ring. Oh, there's two now. That's cool. Anyways, oh, I can like focus on it. Oh, it's changing colors. It's now. Anyway, whatever. Did you know you're not supposed to look at the sun? If you didn't know that, now you know. That's what sunglasses are for. Woo! I don't know why I have this one specific memory of like me as a child in a car with my parent. I can't remember which one. And because I have three. Because I have four. Because I wasn't created like a normal human being. 4 people came together around a bonfire, chanting, and then I emerged from the ashes like a phoenix, a gay phoenix, whatever. So anyway, and I remember looking at the sun and being like, I can look at the sun. And my parents were like, no, you shouldn't, fool. Oh, how about this though? I think it's so cool, like a perfect circle. Like when you look up at the sky and it's like, there's clouds there, but just enough to where you can see the sun and you can stare at that. You can be like, hello, and you can see how perfect of a circle it is. But you know what I'm talking about? Or, this doesn't make sense to me. Why are you able to see the sun and the moon at the same time some days? I mean, I get that they don't rely off of each other, but like, why is it only some days? And I don't know. I don't really get it. And why can you see the moon sometimes in the day, but the sun you never see at night? Think about that one, because sometimes it'll literally be like 9 a.m. There's the moon. Noon. Any time of the day. I think I've seen the moon at every time of the day, which is so weird. But the sun you never see at night. Actually. The sun never at night makes sense because there's never gonna be a time where there's never gonna be a time where I don't know, but it makes sense in my mind. I can't explain it. You're gonna have to figure it out on your own. Also, today, this was from a different day. I've already shown you guys this wound. This was from, look, it's like a freaking scar. I went trying to get milk, and it said, hello, time to bleed. And I said, rude, rude. You didn't ask my permission to slice me up, did you? And the fridge said, I'm so sorry. I can't take it back. Yeah, I don't have time travel. And then, today, oh yeah, I was getting ice. Sliced up. And, yeah. I mean, I was, everyone asked if I was okay. Everyone stopped what they were doing. Everyone started kissing my feet. We were all good. I got the attention I needed. And, yeah. I have the Band-Aid. Here's the Band-Aid. Band-Aids in the pool. Band-Aids in the pool. Who does that? I mean, actually, I think it's pretty much on accident every time that happens. But you know what? I love the pool. I loved going to, my local pool and swimming, as one does. But this is the thing. Pee. Poop. Band-Aids. Back hair in the pool. That's what made me stop going. And even though I used to love it, but as a kid I was like, whatever. Also, how old were you when you stopped peeing in the pool? It's out of lays. I mean, honestly, no one's like, oh, I'm gonna contaminate this water. Yeah, it'd be great. I want to turn it yellow. Everyone's just freaking lazy. I remember one time I was taking swimming lessons. This was in a different pool. So basically, I was in the pool, swimming. We were kicking on a paddleboard. I believe this pool got as deep as 5 feet deep, but I think I was 4 years old. This could all be totally wrong. This is, when you have a kid mushy brain and everything is all dramatic and played out. So for me, it felt like 80 feet deep water. It felt like I was paddling a mile, but in reality, 5 feet deep, I think. And so anyway, I was just about to get to the other side after paddling my way. Proud of myself, so happy. I was gonna get a trophy. I wasn't. There was no competition. And the thing started to slip. The paddleboard whoosh into the air. And all the people stood as they were standing there. And it went whoosh, and I went, ah, sinking into the water. Hey! The 5 foot deep water, which at the time was nowhere near my height. Felt like I was like the Titanic going, oh, I'll never see the surface again. This is what happened in my brain. And then my dad runs over, observing the swimming lesson, jumps in the water, scoops up me. This could totally be wrong. This is just what I'm picturing. But yeah, and then in my memory, I went home, told my mom, and quit swimming lessons. But my dad was like, I don't think you did that. But that's just my dramatic brain being like,
yeah, that's what you did. You had to show them, I'm not coming back. This is unsafe.
If I did push through, good for me. If I didn't push through, stupid. Stupid kid. Kids are stupid. I don't blame myself. I was almost on YouTube at the time of my life where I didn't like myself so much as a person. Just because, not in the moment, but looking back, I'm like, who would play her? A garbage fire? You know what I did? This is not me myself because I love this. This is iconic. But I did used to wear a cloak to school, a black cloak. I used to walk to school in the black cloak flowing in the wind. Incredible. By the way, at some point in my life, I'm going to bring cloaks back. Actually, they were never in trend, but I'm going to bring them to the table. It's going to be fierce. Not sure when, but it's going to be fierce. Anyway, and I used to get made fun of course. But so, that was about 7th grade time. Black cloak. Loud. Annoying. Was still learning how to use the energy that I have, the natural energy that I have. and like not be like wah wah wah, because I used to do that in elementary school. I used to go like this. Let me show you. Like, but more high pitched because I was a kid. And my mom would call them cyber chirps because they were so high pitched that it would chirp into the cyberspace. Space. And I used to do little shit like that in school. I mean, half of it was probably for attention because I just love attention. And the other half was probably for releasing my energy. Even my kindergarten teacher was like, he has anxiety. But it was not anxiety. It was just like, girl, in elementary school and kindergarten, we had we sat in 2 classrooms a day. And if that's like what, 6 to 8 hours for a kid with energy, with a 20-minute recess? Are you serious? I don't know how, well, I guess most kids are annoying. I was gonna say, I don't know how most kids aren't annoying, but most kids are annoying. People just aren't as special as me annoying. I'm better now. I've learned this is how I do it. Actually, I don't know what my strategy is. I think I just like know time and place better now, not completely. And I just like kind of make myself laugh in my head. Also, I hate to break it to you guys, but it's not Christmas anymore. Oh, look, I'm a floating head. Hello. It's not Christmas, but look at this shirt. It's so cute. Okay, let me tell you. I went to Forever 21, which, by the way, is the whole name of that, like, based off of the fact that, like, we're gonna be 21 forever and, like, young and, like, blah, blah, blah. Because if so, I mean, whatever. I'd rather be forever, like, 18, but doesn't matter. If I could be any age for the rest of my life, I think it'd be 22, actually, because, you know, you don't know about me, but I bet you want to. Everything will be alright if... Yeah, 22. It's my favorite number. Taylor Swift. You're still young. Your bones haven't expired. Actually, you can't... I was gonna say you can't vote. That's not true. You can't become president, though, which obviously is in the clear future for me. Sometimes I'm like, where was I going with that? Whatever. Because I just, I go on sidetrack after sidetrack after sidetrack. You know how my brain works. If you've watched this little show my Bob thing before, you know how my brain works. Oh, but so basically, I got this at Forever 21, and I have only been to Forever 21 about 3 times in my whole life. And one of the times I went, I got so much goodies. I got so many goodies. For shopping, for me in general, is just such a hit or miss. I either get nothing or I get really good stuff, especially at the mall. And so one day at the mall, I got like 7 things, which for some of you, maybe that's not a lot. But for me, I have never bought 7 things all at once in a shopping spree. And Forever 21 was like low-key cheap. Live, love, laugh. And this was one of those things. And I just saw it and I'm like, oh my god, cute. I bought like a million black things that day. I bought like a black vester, a black sweater vester, a black this, and other It was good. Black pants, whatever. You know me. But it's funny because like the person who I was with at the time who was like, we should go in. I was like, really? There's nothing. I was like, whatever, just say this, just do it. And so I went in there and I was like,
oh, this kind of fierce.
Like typically the men's section in every store is like, oh my god. Here's the stores I like. Hollister, I will always look in at a mall. Now, Forever 21, I'll always look in the mall. H&M has some good stuff. Oh, Tilly's, like Tilly's, Paxson, and that's like, those are my main people. I don't really, I mean, I should branch out more than that, but like, other stores are just like the really basic white girl ones have nothing for guys. Aeropostale, American Eagle, stuff like that is like, it's the same. It's like plain shirts, plain jeans, plain khakis. Also, look at the collarbone.
Wow, it's like sharp. You could like cut up a carrot with that.
Here's the thing. This is the cool and weird and interesting thing about people. There are so many people in the world that like you can think a thought that's like so weird. Like, I'm cutting up carrots with my collarbone. And you know what? Someone's probably already thought of that. Someone in the world might have a knife that they made out of a collarbone and cut up a carrot with it. That's crazy to me. But if you have something unique, you think of something unique, and something's a unique idea, makes you even cooler. Also, they say the human population is going up, 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 up. But I swear, like, I keep track of the human population just because, you know, I'm going to become president, so I'm going to be running 7.8 billion people. That's what the president does. World leader. Anyway. And so we have been at 7.8 billion for far too long. It doesn't make sense. Even though 800 million people is a lot, I feel like we would have surpassed 800 million people a while ago, but I feel like we've been on 7.8 billion people for far too long. Whatever, maybe it's 7.9. I didn't check before this video, so sue me. So I just checked the world population and we hit 8 billion. Woo! So I was wrong. But no, I wanna travel the world. Maybe I can find a collarbone knife somewhere. That's seriously a good idea. But since I don't have my collarbone knife at the moment, what I will do, if I want to get my hands on some wisdom teeth, because I actually know what, that's stupid. I have my normal teeth. I want tooth earrings.
So bad.
So bad, I've literally asked my friends, can I take your wisdom teeth and make earrings, please? Or you make earrings. And I just want your teeth for earrings. Just because I love teeth. It's not about like, oh, I want your teeth on my body. I want them hanging from my lobes. Like, it's just like, I like how they look. And it's edgy. It's like, no. But I do have a jar of little baby teeth. You know what? Let's show the audience. Oh, they look like popcorn kernels. Yeah, see, the thing is, these aren't big enough to make earrings with. What if I could put this on a string and be like, hello, hi. They're like, what's that? I'm like, teeth. You want some teeth? I can open it up and you can have one just in case you lost one. Anyways, have you ever been heartbroken while eating a quesadilla at home that your mother made you? I have been. Last story I'll give. Just kidding, I'm actually not gonna tell that story. I keep pulling these on you where I'm like, I'm gonna tell you something, oh, and then I end up like taking it back, reeling it in, leaving you curious, leaving you wanting more. And that's what this channel is about. It's about making you wonder. Just kidding, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. And I will see you in the next video. Good.